And we are now live for a very, very special episode of the Fantasy Couch Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 100 of one of the best, at least top 55 fantasy football podcasts of all time. This is the episode 100. And we need your help. I'm going to be asking for your help on this episode. We need 100 more watch hours on our second channel, Fantasy Couch Podcast YouTube channel. All we need is 100 more hours to get monetized. Yes, I am begging. Yes, it's something that I'm asking for, something that I want. And if you guys appreciate Fantasy Couch, I'm not asking for money or anything like that. But times are tough right now. And if you guys could please help out by rewatching this video, watch a couple other videos. I don't care if it's on mute. Go back and watch another video. Get us 100 more watch hours so we can finally monetize our channel. It's a huge goal of ours. And right now, during these these times where we don't know what's going to happen, what's going on, it's I'm very blessed during these times. I'm not going to lie, I'm very grateful. I'm in a good situation, but I'm taking a hit, and we all are, and some people out there taking a greater hit. And so I do appreciate you guys. If you guys can help out by doing that, watch an old video, put it on mute, tell your friend to watch it on your wife's phone, whatever. It's going to really help out. Today, we're going to be doing a 10-team mock draft. And yes, people have been asking about you. We do have Mike Mattal. Mike, you're healthy, right? But you have some phantom symptoms, what might be going on. You're a little freaked out.
My hands are sweaty. My hands are a little sweatier than normal. But I don't have a dry cough. I still can smell pretty well. So, I'm just monitoring things. Because as you guys may or may not know, the virus is dormant for 14 days, up to 14 days. So just keep that in mind. If you guys didn't know that, it's not like the flu. It's very contagious, and you can spread it very easily without having any symptoms showing. So just be safe out there, everyone. Stay inside. Stay home.
Get a little vitamin D. Make sure you guys are getting a little bit of sun. It's okay if you take a walk. Just don't be close to anybody else when you take a walk. Keep your distance. Or go out in the back. If you have a backyard, go to the backyard. Just get a little vitamin D, take some vitamins, get some vitamin C in you, whatever you can do, make sure you're staying healthy. Make sure your brain's healthy too. Make sure your mentals are healthy. Do your thing. Jay Fizzle says, still waiting for my shirt couch. I think that's from Monkey Knife Fight, and thanks to the pandemic, it might be another 2 months till you get that, buddy. Nothing I can do there. Usually giveaways go well, but good luck with that. But we do have a mock draft for you guys. I just posted the link in the live chat on YouTube. And if you guys do want a mock draft with us, make sure you're following both the YouTube channels. That's where we do a lot of the mocks. And I also do some mock drafts. I've been doing a lot more, especially now with these times. With the quarantine, I've been doing a lot more on Facebook. So you can join the Facebook group Fantasy Couch Fam. We need 2 more. So I probably should have. I'm gonna post the link
you'll get
on Twitter
pretty fast. Yeah.
Where people hate me.
People hate
but they love me too, though. They can't. They want it. They hate me and love me.
You can't be universally loved on Twitter.
50,000 followers. Some will hate me and some will love me.
We have 50,000?
I know. It's crazy.
Holy moly. I don't even know that. That's crazy.
Okay, let's see. Let me see. The guy who I was telling you about, the guy's like, I lost my job. I see him.
That's a lot of people. That's like millions of people right now.
I see him on Twitter right now, so I just sent him the link if he wants to mock draft. And I don't know what.
We get one more.
That guy will join.
I'm so excited.
You're excited to mock draft?
I'm just excited for something sports related.
Yeah.
We're spoiled with all the sports we were having.
Well, there's some real news. Okay, someone just joined. We got it going. All right, Let's randomize.
Let go.
So we're gonna do a
We
10-teamer.
randomize the order.
Yeah, I can do that too.
No. Don't randomize. I want.
Too late.
Okay. I want to keep. That's fine. I'm still the same order.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Tight.
Okay, and
thank you.
I am going to begin. So we're doing a 10-team draft, and we're going to concentrate on the first 5 rounds, talk a little bit about it, whatnot. I'm going with C-Mac. I think he's just... What? Is the timer not going?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Oh, no, it's going. It started.
I didn't see the timer's not going, though.
It's going. It's 54 seconds.
Okay, it's frozen for me. I'm going to refresh.
All right.
Sometimes that happens. It hasn't happened in... Okay, yeah, I had to refresh, and it's going.
Okay.
So
we got Saquon number 2.
C-Mac number 1. That's no debate, pretty much. Do you see him falling off anything?
Not if he's healthy. He should be doing better theoretically.
Now number 2. Do you see Mike Thomas? Could he go number 2? Does it have to be Saquon?
I think I wouldn't go. Actually, I mean, based on last year, you can make the case for Michael Thomas.
Because Michael Thomas is so safe. He's got Drew
It's a
Brees.
toss-up.
It's full PPR.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I can make the case.
Preference.
Yeah. But
Saquon's just so sick. Like he can, if he plays good, like when he did at the end of the season, like during the finals, the fantasy championship week, like if he plays like that, then that's different.
Yeah, we've been playing fantasy for a long time, and I just can't pass up on Saquon at number 2 or whoever you think the top running back is. And then after that, I can go Mike Thomas at 3.
I'm a running back guy.
But I can go Thomas at 3. I can see myself doing that possibly.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's just that good.
Totally.
So number...
Are you going to say that? So are you going to tell the results?
Go ahead. Yeah, you read it.
Okay, so C-Mac 1, Saquon 2, Zeke 3, Michael Thomas 4, Dalvin Cook 5, and 6 is on the clock right now. So on the board, we have Hopkins, Kamara, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill. Those are the main guys. Oh, Godwin just got taken 6th overall. Wow, that's pretty high. Ooh, Kamara. Dang, I wanted Kamara. Ooh, this is tough. Okay.
That's really early for Godwin.
I know. I'm gonna have to go with this is tough, but how do I draft?
The plus button, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill.
Big play.
Tyreek
Big
Hill.
plays right there.
Big play. I'm just going for upside at this point since I didn't get a running back. I wanted Kamara if he fell to me at 8. I would have took him.
Don't know if our feed is.
So now.
Huh. Hope YouTube is working. I don't know. What are we going to do?
Okay.
My internet's great.
Okay, so Hopkins.
Oh, no.
That's fine.
It's working.
Hopkins 9, Chubb and Mixon on the bookend picks. 10 and 11. We're going back around now to the second round. Top of the second round. 1 pick before me.
The guy who picked Hopkins, team 9, should be picking a running back, and Aaron Jones is his top running back.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I got this. This is easy money. Derrick Henry. Let's go. So I got Tyreek Hill and Derrick Henry now on my first 2 picks.
So I like Adams right there,
So
but then
running back and wide.
You don't.
I like to be balanced.
You can't really go 2 wide. That's tough to go 2 wide receivers there. But that would be pretty nasty.
That's
Tyreek and Adams.
I need to work. I thought about it. If it wasn't Derrick Henry, I would have picked Adams. But I like to have the running back, like the consistent running back that you can bank on.
So someone's asking if we're gonna do another mock. And I said probably yes, because we really want those watch views. Like, this is a huge goal for us, guys. And here's the thing. Ever since, like, November or something, we've been 100 hours short. And how that works is because it goes by, you have to get 4,000 hours the last 12 months. And so it all, like, it cuts out the previous month. So in December, it cuts out, the previous year, whatever, cuts out November from the previous year, and so we've been 100 hours short for 5 months now. It's just been crazy, and so we really need to get these watch hours. I just want to get this channel monetized. Like, it needs to be done. So we might end the audio podcast and then just continue live streaming and continue doing mock drafts to fill up the watch hours. All right, right here,
You're on the clock, sir.
I have an abundance of picks. I'm gonna go get me
This is
a
tough.
Mike Evans. Yeah, there's a lot of picks, but I'll just,
Ooh.
I could have went with anybody really, but I really wanted to get him, and I'm gonna go with Travis Kelce.
I had Mike Evans in Couch League, and he was a monster. But he would have big weeks, and then you would have like goose eggs.
That's mainly due to
with
Winston.
Brady. I see more consistency now.
Yeah, that's mainly due to Winston.
Yeah, exactly.
Winston was all over the place.
Because to me, I think they'll use Evans since he's like a big guy, kind of like in the red zone more. You know how like Brady likes to use a big body in the red zone.
Look, people have
I would just trust him more than
people have their worries, but look, it's Brady. He's a good quarterback. It's Bruce Arians. He's a good head coach, and Mike Evans, one of the best wide receivers in the league. Was that analysis dumb? Yeah, but sometimes you need some dumb, simple analysis. Like, he's gonna be good, and
keep it simple.
Inconsistency, it does hurt you in this type of format. If we're talking about some kind of DFS tournament, we actually love that inconsistency because you need to swing for the fences. It's a grand slam, home run derby. That's what those tournaments are. But it hurt us a little bit, Mike Evans owners last year. The inconsistency did, but this year I don't think he'll be that. It's statistically, it's very close to being impossible to be that inconsistent. Mike Evans was the most inconsistent fantasy football player last year. No way he repeats that this year. Corey.
So why'd you pick Kelce at 3? I'm just curious with the third pick.
I think in a 10 team, I can be, and my top running backs were, I like Drake, I like Mixon, I like Eckler. They were taken. So my guys were taken. Not that there was some good running backs left. Like Melvin Gordon right there. A little early for him. But I said, let me take either the top quarterback or top tight end off the board. Didn't really feel like taking a top quarterback, so I got me the best tight end. And I think Kelsey's going to be amazing. So I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be amazing. And, yeah, that's just how I felt. Drake, Mixon, Eckler, all gone, so I pivoted. And I really like my team. It looks like a baller team right now.
Yeah, it's very balanced for sure. You have like definitely the top running back in my opinion. A number 1 wide receiver and arguably the best running backs or tight ends.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good balance. I like to wait on tight ends now. After I saw how last year played out, I feel like you can get good value late. Like I want to get the next Mark Andrews. Like that's my goal this year.
It's the winning formula. It's really as simple as that. And I'm gonna bring up this meme. Mike, answer this question we just got from Corey. Is Lamar Jackson a reach in early round 2?
Lamar Jackson, yes, definitely a reach. Early round 2. Damn, I wanted Fournette. Oh man, sorry.
It's okay. So I got this Spider-Man meme, and it shows that all the quarterbacks drafted in the first round, it just seems a little bit, and I'm not trying to exaggerate things, it seems a little bit silly. Let me point out just one silly one right here. So I got the Spider-Man meme with all the quarterbacks that were drafted first every year. Cam Newton, for example, he had that monster 2015 year, and then everyone drafts him in 2016. What does he do? He sucks. Peyton Manning was drafted in the first round after that monster year where he broke several records. And so I'm just not going to do it. I love both Lamar and Patrick Mahomes, but I'm not going to draft them early round 3. I'm not going to draft. And I'm telling you guys, Lamar Jackson is going to go like 10, 11, 12. He's going to be going on average around pick number 14, 15. That's just disgusting. I'm trying to look
So
for
early.
last year's Lamar Jackson. Not
Well, I'm about to get Marlon Mack. Ooh, I love that pick. I got Marlon Mack in the 4th round, 3rd pick of the 4th round. Pretty happy. So I have him, DJ Moore, Derrick Henry, and Tyreek Hill. Pretty happy with that.
I wouldn't be shocked if they drafted a running back. The Colts.
That's fine. But Marlon Mack was really good last year.
Yeah, I mean, there's
He's
two
healthy.
ways. So what we're doing, let's not sure. We're drafting. We're doing a mock draft. It's quarantine time. It's extremely early. It's too early. The NFL draft didn't happen, so you can pick either like what do you think's gonna happen in the draft, or the status quo right now. And we just saw the first rookie go off the board. Our Canadian homie.
Jonathan Taylor.
Royal, yes, picked Jonathan Taylor at 4.6, and that's pretty early because this is a 10-team mock, but not too bad. I like Jonathan Taylor. I think I'd rather Jonathan Taylor than Marlon Mack right now if I had to decide.
Is he going to be this year's Josh Jacobs?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Exactly like that. I'm talking about, similar stats to that. Yeah, pretty much.
That's good to know.
Depends where he gets drafted, though. It's like, so, it's tough. Like, there's just not a ton of teams that are desperate for a running back. Because Devontae Freeman's a free agent. It took all these running backs a long time to get signed. Falcons got Gurley. So Rams are probably going to draft a running back. I own Ronald Jones in Dynasty, but I'm pretty sure they're going to draft a running back.
If they get Jonathan Taylor from Wisconsin, oh my, that would be like, I think that's the move if they can somehow get him.
Yeah, or DeAndre Swift. But all us fantasy guys love we love Jonathan Taylor. He looks amazing to me.
Right. You look like a star.
Yeah, he looks like I want that guy on my fantasy team. I want that guy on my NFL team. Yeah, he looks really good. So, he's the man. All right. And I'm
sure he's all over the Rams' radar right now. They need star power, fill that stadium.
This is a tough one. I'm deciding between Le'Veon Bell and DJ Chark.
Ooh,
there's a tier of wide receivers I feel like that are just it's gonna die, and I'm gonna risk it and go with Chark. Because I feel like I might be able to get a sleeper running back, maybe. I don't know, but Bell is great. I feel like he's just gonna be a workhorse, and I think he'll improve from last year, but maybe not much. The Jets have always been a disappointing franchise the past however long. When's the last time Joe Namath was throwing the ball? 50 years ago? 40 years? I don't know. That was a long time ago. Yeah, since then. It's been
Who's
crazy.
gonna be the quarterback for the Chargers? Has that been?
Oh, it's Tyrod Taylor's the bridge.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, he's starting. He's starting.
Oh, they're drafting. Yeah, they're gonna.
They got the 6th pick, so they can.
But they're gonna draft quarterback.
They got the 6th pick.
Yeah, they're drafting quarterback.
I mean, they're in position to realistically take one right there. The 3rd quarterback off the board, the 2nd quarterback off the board. There's some crazy rumors about teams trying to trade to the number 1 spot. Don't know the validity on that. Have you guys heard anything like this? So
Dolphins. I heard Dolphins want Burrow bad.
I think that's a great move by the Dolphins. Go get Burrow. Go get the man.
It's now or never. They got to do it. Yeah, get the man. But why would I just don't get why the Bengals would let their hometown kid leave.
It's tough.
Or pass him.
I feel like the Bengals have to.
That's weird to me.
They have to take Joe Burrow, but they also have to. They have to consider this other offer, because this offer is not going to be anything shy of a stupendous, tremendous offer. Like, it's not going to be like, hey, we'll give you a couple first. Like, it's gonna be a lot of picks to move up to get Joe Burrow, and then the Bengals, they're going to get a lot of picks in return and build their team. But I don't really see, in reality, realistically, I don't see another scenario where where the Bengals don't take Joe Burrow number 1 overall. To me, that's just fantasy land. Like it's got to happen. You have to take you got to take it's just it's gonna happen. You have to take Burrow. It's weird. So we're gonna pause the draft.
It's kind of like when the Niners passed on Aaron Rodgers. Kind of. If they do that, if they pass.
Yeah, I guess the hype was a little bit different, situation, but yeah, it is the same thing.
No, yeah, the hype was different. You're right.
It is the same thing because I thought for sure they're taking Rodgers and he's hometown kid, and it's like
I thought so too. To be honest, I thought it was a no-brainer.
And now it's so weird comparing Alex Smith to Rodgers. Alex Smith had a decent career, but it's Rodgers back then. Come on.
You would never do that.
No.
You would never do that. No one would ever do that again.
That was so weird. So we're looking at the board here. Think about things that you see that stand out. So one thing I see, Melvin Gordon went round 3, which is very early. I think a lot of drafts you can get him round 4, and that's where I love him. I think he's going to get 16 plus touches a game. So very close to being a workhorse for the Broncos, and he's going to be used in the pass game a lot because they got Noah Fant, they got Cortland Sutton, and then that's really it. They don't have a lot of options there. Drew Lock has a good ceiling. We saw Melvin Gordon with the big plays. He's very fast. He can catch the ball. He's a good receiver, good runner, and I just think for those of you that drafted Melvin Gordon last year, you guys poo-pooed, okay? Because you guys drafted him in the 4th round last year. It was poop. Nothing happened. This year, you can get him at the same spot, and we know he's going to be the starter in Denver. We know he wants revenge on his old team. We know that. We know they paid him money. He's going to get carries. Just like the Jets, they paid Le'Veon Bell. You know the man's going to get touches. It might not be good ones, but you know he's going to get touches. Analysis.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I saw a couple things. The one main thing that I saw was Godwin at
yeah,
pretty. Hey. I'm like, what is that? Whoa. Did you see that?
Yeah, what the hell's going on? No, that was a shock.
I'm whoa. I was okay. So that's, to me, that means that his stock is at a really high general consensus level. I wouldn't take him that high, but that's just, it's interesting to me. I don't know if he'll have as good a production as last season. It's hard because he was really, really good in the first half of the season to match that production. But it'll be interesting to see. No one really knows with Brady.
I just think it's a bad pick, though. Let's just keep it real.
It's a bad pick. Yeah.
You draft
it's a reach.
Right there. You draft Kamara, okay, and then you pair him with the top available wide receiver, which he got pretty dang close to getting Adams. So it's if you so you had a realistic shot to get Devontae Adams there. You didn't. You took Tyreek Hill little early, but he didn't know that. So you could have maybe got Tyreek there, Hopkins, Adams, any of those guys. Even maybe Mike Evans, or just go RB. That's cool too. So taking Chris Godwin at 6 overall is just insane. The man's great. He's definitely worth a top 15 pick. Early round 2, love him there. But at 6 overall, that's just get out of here. No, not doing it.
And then the second thing I saw happened in round 4. So I saw that AJ Brown and Odell Beckham got picked back to back, which is kind of crazy to me to see how high AJ Brown has gotten and how low Odell Beckham's gone. I think a bounce back year is in order for Odell. So I think that he might be undervalued according to these rankings, but who knows? And then I think AJ Brown's poised to be a star.
Odell has a big name, and let's talk real NFL, because I think what's one thing that people get carried about, whether analysts or people, we always are the language we speak in is fantasy, and sometimes let's just be like, this is based off the real game. So in real terms, in real life NFL, Odell could be much better this year. He can bounce back, have better chemistry. Still in fantasy, I don't like it because they just got Austin Hooper. Now, unless you think People thought Mayfield was a top 5 quarterback last year. He had that type of potential. Now I don't think people are thinking that. So unless you think Mayfield's going to be that top 5 potential, Odell's not the man. You know who was the man? Kind of Jarvis Landry. More so the man,
For
the
sure.
receiver, the receiver that they went to was Jarvis. He's the number 1 receiver on the Browns. And on Sleeper, you can change people's nicknames. And then one of the people in the Dynasty League changed Jarvis Landry's nickname to the real number 1 wide receiver in Cleveland.
Wow.
And it was a joke. And it was early on in the year. And then it turned out to just be a fact.
True.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It
It wasn't fun. It was not comedic anymore. It was just, he's the number 1. And whether he's the number 1 or number 2 doesn't really matter because they're going to be splitting a lot of targets. Peep this. Jarvis, Odell splitting targets. A number 3 wide receiver realistically might emerge a little bit, from even if it's 2-3 games. And then you have Njoku, and they just got Austin Hooper. They paid for him. And Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt can catch the ball. I think Hunt probably deserves a little bit more targets in the pass game. And they're going to run the ball a lot. Not just run, but they'll use the running back position a lot in the pass game and run game. Just not enough. You're going to be relying on big plays from Odell. Round 4 is okay with me, though. Anything earlier than that, don't do it. I don't trust him. Inconsistency's going to be there. He's not going to get many targets. You're going to rely on big plays. I still think he's talented, and I think he'll be better than last year. But in terms of fantasy, man, look at DJ Chark went after, right? I got Chark after him.
Yeah.
Chark's going to have better numbers in fantasy. There's just so many. Allen Robinson's right there. What?
Yeah. I said that's not a bold statement.
It's right. Not, yeah. Because he
could have a better year.
He's the guy on Jacksonville. He's going to get the targets. He's going to get the big plays. Jags are going to need to throw the ball a good amount. Their team sucks. Minshew and Chark already kind of proved it. I think Foles went to Chark even when he came back for a game or two. Yeah, that's really all that stands out to me. Jonathan Taylor went round 4. What is that? Pick 36 overall, I believe. So that would be in a 12 team. That would be the last pick of round 3. He went in the middle of round 4 here. And then quarterbacks didn't go super early like sometimes. Who's some quarterbacks I love? I love Kyler Murray. I love Josh Allen. The problem with Josh Allen is everyone's talking about him. I love Josh Allen. He runs the ball, and now that he's got Stephon Diggs, oh boy, watch out.
Ooh, yeah. I agree.
He's going to be really good, man. And I have Stephon Diggs in Dynasty, and I was just happy that he got traded to the Bills because I'm not too sure if he's going to be better or worse. I'm telling the truth. But I just wanted my guy to have a change of scenery. I'm tired of this Kirk Cousins stuff. Let me see how this guy does with Josh Allen. Let's see how he does.
I'll take my chances with Josh Allen over Cousins.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Thielen's been being slept on. I think no one drafted Thielen yet. And so, that's a weird one.
Bad taste in our mouths after last season.
I mean, guy's going to get targets. It's just kind of weird to go get a guy like DK Metcalf before Thielen. That's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird. Yeah. That is very weird.
Some really good comments in the chat. Thank you, guys. I'm going to read this. So, Royal says Steelers and Bucks are the top two teams that drafted running back, and that's for sure going to happen. Last year of James Conner's contract. No more Peyton Barber in Tampa Bay. And I like Rojo, and Bruce Arians says he likes Rojo, but they're going to draft a running back. Now, the question is, are they going to draft a running back early? And then we were like, crap. He's going to, replace Rojo. Or they draft him late and see if he pans out, maybe replaces him later on or something, that RB1 spot. And the Steelers, they got to do it. James Conner, he's always hurt. Just hasn't quite panned out to what we wanted on the Steelers. And James Conner's backups, they all suck. And They need a real RB1 there, and I don't think James Conner's going to be a Steeler next year, if he's even going to be in the league. Yes, team grades I think we can do team grades as long as you guys keep watching. Like I said, we need those watch hours to get monetized.
Please watch.
What
when you're on the bathroom, just watch it.
Yeah, watch it on mute. Watch it on 2 phones at the same time. Get us those watch hours, baby. Corey asks, what's your thoughts on Mark Ingram, Mike?
Mark Ingram? I mean, I always stay away from him, to be honest. I don't know. That's not a great answer, like analytical answer, but yeah, I don't typically draft Mark Ingram.
I think he's good. I think he has 1 year left in him to be productive. He's on a good team, but I really want to see what happens in the NFL draft. Yeah, it's just a question mark, but I do like him, and I feel like you can get him at a good price.
Do you know where they're having the draft now? Because I know they moved it out of Vegas.
Oh, I don't know the exact. My brain doesn't care about stuff like that. I just know it's no public. As you know, there's no public event, but everything will go as scheduled. I don't even know how it's going to be on TV or if it's going to be on TV. I don't know how that.
So weird. They should just stream to everyone's houses, like put cameras in people's. Oh wait, but then people can't like have draft parties. Dang, that's weird. I didn't even think about all this. This is all just.
No, I think what you said is you should do that. I mean, that's up to the person, and I would just, what we're doing right now, right? We got 2 face cams. We're live streaming, right? I just seen NFL Fantasy. They did their show, but each person was at home, and so that's how I would do it. I would, if I was a producer of the NFL Draft, that show. I would make the best of it. And whether that's putting, a camera in someone's house or just, hey, man, hop on this, video chat. That's cool. People love that. Like, think about how much we'd appreciate something like that. Everyone on the video chat. We get Joe Burrow, with his cell phone. That's awesome. That's like, what else we got? I mean, what else are we going to get?
We'll take anything at this point.
We'll definitely take that. That's must-watch TV.
I'll take that. Like, nothing's happening. Like, no one's playing anything, but, like, things are happening. I like it.
They might be a little scared to do something like that, but, man, just do it. And then you got, Rich Eisen and Mooch and whatnot. They can be all in the studio, by themselves, or they can do it from their house, too. Now, to make just technical wise, you probably want them in the in the booth, sitting far away from each other, minimal contact, but because that's too many live streams going at once. But yeah, I think you can definitely make it work, and I think they should do something like that. And I honestly don't know that. All I know, April 23rd or 25th, the draft is going to happen as scheduled. It's just not going to be any public events. Would you rather have Brady or Rodgers for one final drive? Brady.
Wow. Brady.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm just going off what I've seen, and so
he's a winner.
I've seen. I guess if you ask me who would I want to throw a Hail Mary, I guess I'd say Rodgers. The thing that sucks with Rodgers and the Hail Mary is that every defense is like you're like. If Rodgers if he knows he's going to the huddle calling a Hail Mary, it's like, you better be prepared because he's the Hail Mary king. And it's like, like a big play might be coming. So I think teams are much more prepared for it. Like, it's the type of thing when you face the Packers, you probably want to look at some Hail Mary film. Like, seriously, because he's had so many successful ones. You probably want to at least study it, okay, in a Hail. Because it's not like a freakish, weird 1 in a million situation. Like, every season we see Hail Marys, and we see some close ones every year, and sometimes they get them. And I think you got to be prepared for the Hail Mary if you're going up against the Packers. There will be a lot of war room coverage, says.
Ooh.
Hey, so Sean says, I took James Conner as a panic pick, was praying Bell dropped. Yeah, James Conner pick was not good.
Wait, how are they going to do the combine?
The combine's done, dude. They already did that.
Oh, they
did that a long time.
I've never
so the
heard
combine.
I didn't hear anything about
the combine came think right
I
before
canceled the cable, that's
quarantine.
why.
Right before quarantine. And you
Wow.
can watch the clips.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I've
You
heard.
can watch
Yeah,
the
they
clips
did do a little
online.
bit of it, but I don't think they did it like the usual schedule. I think it was like short.
No, they did it. I think the quarantine just wasn't in full effect. And so, no, they did it. It was just starting to like get popular, the corona and all that. So, yeah, let's
I
just
think you're
keep
right,
drafting.
yeah.
We'll keep the audio podcast on. We'll keep it on. I'm sure we'll talk about whatever. Sorry for you audio listeners. I know mock draft is tough sometimes, but we do the best we can. Everyone wants the mock draft, so we're giving the people what they want, and then we're begging for watch hours. We need the watch hours.
Help us.
All right, it started.
All right, let's go.
And I changed it to
leave?
30
Everyone's still
seconds.
here? Yeah, that's good.
Nah, dude, people have other things to do.
Besides, wait for a paused mock draft? What?
No, people ain't got nothing. The 10 people mock drafting right now, this is what they're doing.
What are you doing?
This is live. See,
Yeah,
that was not an auto pick right there.
That's great. That's great. I love it.
That guy right there.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
That guy picking at number 10, Notorious Fantasy. He has a YouTube channel, and
Oh, nice.
he interviewed me on there.
Ooh, okay. I'm getting the guy that we just talked about, Adam Thielen.
That's a great
He
pick.
He fell. Look at my team. It's so nasty.
I don't like your running back.
So balanced.
Your wide receivers are great.
Why?
I just don't. Look,
like
what
Henry?
you did, like the guys you took are good. They make sense. They're smart. I just don't like the players sometimes. So I'm not going to say, like, oh, that's a bad value pick or don't do that. But it's just, I just don't like those players that much. I think Mac, he only had success because of that great O-line. So I'm worried who they're going to draft. Kerryon Johnson, you got it a really good spot, though. I guess I can't really hate it. The value is too good for that. But the Lions.
This team's making playoffs. That's all I would say.
Really?
Sure.
All right. We'll see.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I didn't like it.
My team's pretty good.
Bro, I'm the playoff king.
My team's pretty good.
I had maybe one of the most successful fantasy seasons of all time last year.
How many championships did you end up winning, though? You got to.
I won 2, and then I came in the finals in this league. So I could have won 3 in 1 year, which is like, it's hard leagues.
I like how every time we hyped up a player, he disappointed, and then the next week he did great, like Mike Boone.
Mike Boone.
Yeah, so.
Mike Boone won and lost me a championship.
What do you think, David Johnson?
What's that?
David Johnson?
I just can't do it after that trade. I'll never be able to be involved with David Johnson on my fantasy team, have him on my team.
I'm gonna.
You went Rojo, interesting.
I'm pull the trigger on David Johnson here.
How many rounds is this? 14. Wow, stocking up on running backs.
Actually, what the hell? No, I'm gonna just get my guy. I'll just go get him.
Get him.
I wanted him.
Baby.
And I'm like, there's a lot of quarterbacks. I don't, I want the guy, and I don't. It was between him and David Johnson, to be honest. So it was pretty close.
Nice. Hey, it's dope, bro. Just do that.
I mean, he puts up fantasy points.
Oh yeah, 100.
Like rushing touchdowns, rushing yards. Now he's got Stephon Diggs. I like it. So I got I'm gonna read off my team really quick. So I had the first overall pick, random. I didn't do it on purpose. I got C-Mac, then I went with Evans, then Kelsey, then Singletary, then Chark, then Rojo. Then I decided between David Johnson and Josh Allen. I went with Josh Allen. And then after me, the third tight end went off the board, Mark Andrews. We're in round 7 right now. And then it went David Johnson. And then the fourth tight end off the board, pick number 4, round 7, was Zach Ertz. and then somebody reach for Michael Gallup here. And I think the reach, I know why the reach is there, because Sleeper for some reason is ranking Gallup really high. And in order to get the rankings somewhat accurate, I have to put on Dynasty rankings because they didn't do their redraft rankings yet. And so for some reason, they're ranking Gallup super high. And so he saw Gallup, atop on his wide receiver list and picked him. I don't know. Gallup at 7. That's really early.
Ooh, I'm getting Tyler Lockett here. Wow, what a great value pick, in my opinion.
I see a couple wide receivers that are really good. Like you got Thielen, but the pick right after was T.Y. Hilton, which is a great pick. And then the pick after, Tyler Boyd, is not too bad.
With the injury last year, I'm not going to the T.Y.
He gets injured most years.
But then Thielen just got injured. But Thielen's was like a fluke, I feel like.
See, Scary Terry. Scary Terry is really good. That team just needs a quarterback and a new owner.
Ooh, damn! This is getting. 2 of my picks just got sniped.
Are you gonna get a quarterback here, right?
I don't know. I think I should. Now is the time.
I mean, if you like one, if you don't like any, then.
Oh, I do.
There's a couple of good ones.
I gotta do this, right? Like this is what. Oh, what happened?
Assume you're gonna get Rodgers here.
Yeah. Come on, dude. That was the easiest pick of the draft for me.
They'll draft a wide receiver, I'm sure, for him.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. I never get Aaron Rodgers. He always gets picked hella early. Damn, Aaron Rodgers went after Dak. That's crazy. And after Josh Allen. Like, things are changing in the NFL when that happens. Jarvis goes after Aaron Rodgers. I wanted Raheem Mostert instead of Lockett, but he got picked 1 pick before. And then I was going to go. Oh, no, I could have got Raheem Mostert. Oh, well. No.
You were correct. Round 7's an odd round. It goes from left to right. You could not have gotten.
Okay. So if I didn't get Lockett, I would have got Waller. Yeah.
Oh, you wanted Waller
or Dak. So those picks. But I think I can wait. So my feeling is I can wait and still get a good tight end on this round. On the way back. That's my strategy.
I think what I might do, we've always talked about waiting on tight end. That's a good winning formula. Well, what I might do this year, I might go draft 3 tight ends. Definitely 2. Planning on drafting 2, but with possibility of getting a third one.
For sure, 2.
Yeah, for sure. Because if you go late, get
so.
2. I get me, a Hayden Hurst or a
2
or a Noah Fant or a Doyle.
Get like an upside one.
Yeah, but I'm saying I might get 3.
Yeah,
I might because and just get maybe one quarterback.
I honestly, I back that.
I'm just.
You're up. You're up, by the way.
Crap.
I mean, your pick was up.
No.
Oh, we got Jerry.
We're cheating.
It went from Mike Williams to Jerry Jeudy. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't cheat. Oh, it glitched? I did. I clicked on Jerry Jeudy, and it was a panic pick.
I don't know.
It was a completely panic pick.
Oh, well, I would like that. I'd rather have
I'm going to keep that. No, I'm going to keep that. That was a complete panic pick, but I'll keep it.
Yeah, that's
no need to cheat.
It's up to you again, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, God.
Still up.
Oh, God. I hit Marquise Brown. That's another panic pick.
That's
2 panic picks.
2 panic picks.
I should have just picked CeeDee Lamb and got it over with. Oh, I know who I wanted a running. I should have took a running back.
Who would you have picked?
There's a couple. There's Kareem Hunt and or a rookie running back.
I'd rather have him than Marquise Brown.
I'll get me a rookie.
I'd go rookie running back for sure.
Yeah, there's just stock up.
Marquise Brown was good. Like, he was very volatile, but he was talented. He had some games where he was a difference maker for sure. He was kind of like a poor man's Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, he's a baller, but yeah, sometimes he played like 11 snaps, 16 snaps, and it's just like it's tough to start a guy like that.
He's small.
Yeah, really small.
He's kind of like Deshaun Jackson in a way.
So today we're not gonna do any April Fool's jokes, by the way, guys. Just got to throw that out before I say these weird news that happened today. So today, in all seriousness, for reals, Antonio Brown, Hollywood Brown, and Lamar Jackson were working out today. So that was cool. Because I seen the April Fools that the Ravens signed Antonio Brown. And I was like, wait, what?
I thought you were going to say they got coronavirus.
How'd I? No, that ain't even funny. That ain't even April
like,
Fools is already
like,
corny.
what?
April Fools is already. Oh, you thought like the serious news was that they got. Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
Oh man, that's a.
Damn.
It's sad enough when one person gets it. It's just like all three. Like, damn. No.
But that's not hard to believe. Like,
no, it's not. It's every day you hear someone has it. Like every day. Okay. Also, right before we hopped on this podcast, Alden Smith, I think, signed a 1-year, $4 million deal with the Cowboys. I just got that.
Wow.
That's crazy, huh?
Alden Smith?
That guy's such a
former Niner Raider Alden Smith.
a guy who smoked a blunt on Periscope. What an idiot. Tua says, I'm 100%.
Wow, happy for him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about second, third, and fourth, and fifth chances. Like, I hope he turns his life around. Tua says, I'm 100%. Tua says he's 100%, could play today. That's intriguing. Are you intrigued?
Oh, yeah. I would pick him with my top 10 pick. If I needed a quarterback, I have no problem picking.
He's going to probably go top 5. He's going at least top 6. He's going at least top 6, dude. Ain't no way.
If he's healthy, you got to take him. He's been the top quarterback for the past 2 years. Like, playing for the best coach, best conference, best team in the country. Tested.
He's going top 6.
Champion.
I mean, if he doesn't go top 6, like, you're really gonna go get an offensive lineman before you go get Tua? Like, come on, go get Tua. Tua's going top 6.
I think he could have a similar 5. Like, if he stays healthy, he could be like another Russell Wilson type player. You know what I mean? Leader. Someone that the team rallies behind, who makes plays, who is mobile. He's that type of guy.
So I've been looking.
It's like, who do you want to be the CEO of your company? That's like what a quarterback is.
I wanted a. Someone picked him. Damn it! That LSU running back. Damn it!
Who?
They copied me.
Oh yeah, Guisi.
No, not Guisi. No, the rookie.
Oh, sorry. Oh, rookie. Okay.
I picked AJ Green.
Who are you talking about?
No, there's no running back.
Clyde Edwards.
Yeah, that's who I was gonna pick.
I don't even know.
He's on the same team as Burrow. So if you've seen Burrow play, you've seen this guy play. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, LSU running backs are always good, so sign me up.
Yeah, he's a short guy, and he didn't do well in the 40, but man, he looks really, really freaking good. Like, that's the type of guy the Steelers would want on their team. If they don't want to get a guy like early, that's a guy you can get in round 2.
Interesting. Okay. Slim pickings, I feel like, right now.
People don't like Tua going to the Dolphins. They think he's going to get destroyed. And I think if Fitzmagic can do it, I think Tua can do it. And also remember, guys, the Dolphins have like 8 million first-round picks. They traded Stills and they traded Tunsil. They have a lot of assets, and they've been a crappy team for years. They have a lot of good picks. I'm sure they'll draft some O-linemen too. Like,
I agree.
I mean, that's how it is. Just about all, like Kyler. I mean, I remember the live chat last year, okay, when I was talking about how I like Kyler Murray. All you guys were saying the same thing. Oh, it's the worst O-line. It's the worst. No one ever says, oh, Cardinals used to have the worst O-line anymore. Nope. That conversation just went away. But when I was hyping Kyler Murray, that's all I heard all day. Oh, he's going to get destroyed. He's so small. He's going to get hurt. It's the worst O-line. Worst O-line. He ended up doing okay. Now that he has Hopkins, I think he'll do more than okay. And so Tua, yes, he's the Dolphins. Dolphins suck.
Zach Moss,
rookie. People are infatuated with this draft class.
I'm starting to now that you're hyping it up so much.
I'm a little bit disappointed so far, but there's some great players. Like Jerry Jeudy, just like to me is just
yes. Niners get Jeudy, I'm gonna flip out.
To me,
like,
Jerry Judy's a Pro Bowler. Like he's just amazing. He's an artist. He's a killer. He shakes cornerbacks out their boots. And I'm just so surprised when I watch the film. He's great after the catch too, just like Debo. Like he's a complete package. And then you have Jonathan Taylor, LSU running back. I gotta figure out what do I call this guy? Clyde Ed. I just call him Clyde. I don't want to CEH. I don't know. Sounds like a disease. Yeah, I got a CEH last night.
Stop.
It hurt.
CEH20.
CEH. No, you made it worse. CEH20. That's like that Wisconsin slogan. Meth, we're on it. CEH20. It hurts.
Meth, we're
on it. So I didn't know that was so that campaign went viral. I didn't know that the part of it that went viral were the stills and the photos. I didn't know that the main ad was actually a video, and it's way worse. It just shows each one of those. It shows like a high school football team. It says meth, we're on it. It shows like some farmers, and it goes, we're on it. Like it's so bad. They just figured the pictures would get shared more, so that's what went viral. I like Breeze. Breeze went.
This guy drafted Breeze and Burrow back to back. I don't know.
It's fine. I'm good with it because you get some great picks right there. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. I mean, you don't have to go back to back, but it's slim pickings now. And
I drafted Higbee with the double tight end strategy we just talked about. What do you think about that? Little sketch or what?
I think you could have waited, but the way things. Oh shoot! It's my turn. We have to cheat.
It's okay. No one's.
At least people understand that I can't multitask. At least it picked Nikhil. It could have been way worse.
That's good. Yeah, upside.
I'll go with. I like Mayfield here, but I'm gonna go with Daniel Jones.
Ooh, Danny Dimes. I like it. Upside.
Look at how cheap you can get Baker. Like
his stock's so low right now. It's gross.
It's not that bad. I mean, he's got Chubb, he's got Kareem, he's got 2 tight ends, he's got 2 great receivers. Corey asks,
he doesn't have Freddie Kitchens anymore, so that's the biggest.
That's a big plus. I hate that.
That's guy. A big plus of all the variables.
Corey asked an easy question. Yes, Mark Andrews or Darren Waller. It's so easy because now Jason Witten's on the Raiders and Hayden Hurst is off of the Ravens. So easily it's Mark Andrews and it's not even close.
By a mile.
Yeah.
By a mile.
And the Raiders don't have a ton of wide receivers, so Jason Witten's probably going to get used to an extent.
Oh, I should have picked Justin Tucker instead. I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah, that kicker, dude sucks. Then you get the names confused. Yeah, it's 30.
I also panicked.
Just so you guys know, this is an excuse. So I'm not going to say it's not an excuse. It is an excuse, but when you're doing a live stream or podcast and it's 30 seconds a pick, it is a little tough because you got to talk, we can't just have dead air. Like, we got to talk and then be like, oh, crap. You can say one sentence. One sentence takes 20 seconds to say and be like, oh, crap. And Mike got, Dan Bailey mixed up with a good kicker. I mean, things like that could happen. Because Dan Bailey is probably not in my top 10.
I panicked. I thought it was 2015.
Dan Bailey was so good in 2015. Second most accurate kicker in entire NFL history. And then that title went away like really quick.
crazy how the world evolves that fast. I'm mostly really happy. If I had to play this team in a real league, I would be really happy with it. To be completely honest, I usually don't draft this well.
I'm working on 3 videos. What are your guys' thoughts and what are your thoughts, Mike? So number 1 video, best ball fantasy football best ball strategy video. Those how-to strategy videos have been doing very well, and I think during these times where all you really can do is mock draft and best ball, I think it's well suited. Video.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it'll do well, and it's gonna be short too, because best ball, there's really only a few things that's different than in traditional redraft.
It's your pick, by the way. Last.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not. It still does. I'm still gonna do a panic pick, even though I know.
Okay, that's good.
I'll pick Chase Edmonds.
Nice.
Make fun of me,
Chase.
judge me. It's all good. No problem.
I like it.
Video number 2 is, I don't want to say it. This one's a secret. Another strategy how-to video. This one I'm gonna keep secret. And video number 3.
Okay.
Just had a brain. Oh, there you go. My top sleeper tight ends. So that's gonna come out. I feel like I feel like the tight end is the one where I can come out with that in April before the draft, because rookie tight ends don't do anything. I feel like it's somewhat solidified. Anything can change. A lot will change, but I feel like if you had to pick a position, the tight end would be one of the ones where I can identify some sleeper situations this early, and it would somewhat hold. Like, it would still be, my predictions would still be strong. And oh boy, do I have a lot of sleeper tight ends. And that's why I think this year I'm going to try to implement the strategy where I draft at least 2 tight ends, and try to get 3 actually. Because I'm not going to, I know Kelsey's going in round 2, so I'm not going to be able to get him round 3. If he's in round 3, I'll probably take him. But he's rarely going to go that far. And so Lamar Jackson is rarely going to go to round 3 as well. Not that I'm targeting him necessarily, but round 3 I might consider Lamar, but I probably not. I'm gonna wait for QBs. I'm probably gonna draft 3 tight ends, because if I got a few sleepers, I'm banking that some of my sleepers on the list are gonna really hit big, and that's just how you win. Look at all you guys' league winners, right? You know what? One thing that's in common with a lot of the league winners, they have a top 6 tight end in 12 teams. They have a top 5 tight end in 10 teamers. So, you want to get the tight end late. Last year it was Austin Hooper, Darren Waller, and Mark Andrews. Those are your league winners, and go look at your league. Those guys are on a lot of teams. They take you really far. We already know. Do I have to say C-Mac? Anyone listening, watching right now knows having a stud workhorse running back. Come on, we're past that strat. That's basic. But this is a little bit more, if you deeper dive, is those tight ends you get later wins it. 2018 it was Kittle. 2017 it was Ertz. 2015 around, I forget the year, but 16 it was Kelsey. Kelsey you can get round 6, round 7. And you can't do that anymore. But he win you a ton of leagues. You got to identify that sleeper tight end, because they don't score a lot of points, but you have to start one in every league. And so really try to identify those. So I'm really looking forward to that video. So hopefully you guys enjoy those 3 videos I got coming out. The secret video, best ball draft strategy video. Best ball is just drafting anyway. There's nothing else to it. So I'll be talking about, how to do it, how to be successful, some strategies, what separates. It's basically going to be like, what's different? What do you do different in best ball than you do in normal leagues? And then, of course, my top tight end sleepers. Some of you already know some of my sleepers that I talk about. So wait, do you guys want to do grades? Are we doing grades?
Oh yeah.
Team grades. People want to do team grades. Can we do? How about we do? Can we do? What's the fastest we can do team grades?
Wait, are we doing another mock? If we're doing another mock, let's do that.
Thank you. You saved me. I don't want to do team grades.
forever.
Look, guys, I don't want to read 100.
Yeah, no.
It's literally 140 players.
Y'all got B's, okay? Y'all got B's. Let's go.
Everyone gets a
on.
B minus. B minus.
Yeah. Since you're working for, you're going to online class, you get a B automatically.
All right, let's do another one. We got to get this was our goal. So let's start this. Let me take a sip, and let me start a new one.
We're not pausing this one, right? We're just going through.
Oh, no pause. All 30 seconds.
Yeah, no pause, please.
Sean says that's the best grade he's got in all year. Hey, man, if that's what if we made your day, I'm glad. That's what matters for us. We made your day, you made our day. That makes our day.
You get a B. You get a B.
You get a B minus. I gave everyone a B minus. All right. Let me email you this link, Mike.
So can I exit out of this one? This window?
You don't have to exit out, but you can.
I'll just keep it up.
I'm going to email you the new link. So do whatever. You can exit out if you want. Or just cut. Oh, yeah, exit out because you're going to click it. Yeah. Okay. I'm emailing Mike the link. He gets it first, guys. He's like a VIP.
It's a few perks I get.
I know everyone's going to be so jealous.
I earned this. This extra early work.
Oh my God. Hold on. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. I like how we can do everything, but then send an email. My computer is like, no. Stop. Not allowed. Okay, hold on.
Pushing it, buddy.
I have to show my... Where did... Mike disappeared. Okay.
Huh?
You disappeared.
What do you mean?
Off my... There we go. You're back. Okay. Gmail's working now.
Are we still filming?
Yeah, we're filming. We're good.
Okay.
No, you're windowed. You know how you were frozen sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
Now you just disappeared, but I got you back on.
Cool.
Google's like, if we froze Google because I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff and they're trying to spy on both of us, so it just froze it. Because we're trying to get popular and grow, isn't it spying good? It means we got more people watching us.
That's true.
It's a good thing.
I love it.
I love getting spied on.
I love it.
I got like 2 FBI guys watching me. I got Google, one guy from Google, one guy from YouTube watching me. That's 4 more viewers. Guys, that's 4 more hours of watch time. What are you doing your part? Are you doing your part? Get the watch time. We need 100 more hours of watch time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know right now, this is the 100th Fantasy Couch Podcast episode. Claim a spot, Mike. I emailed it to you.
Okay.
And I'm posting the link right here. It's our 100th episode. It's been a quite a journey. I'm very proud that we're at 100. Also, coincidentally, we need 100 more watch hours. So it's just exactly what it sounds like. We need you guys to watch 100 more hours for this channel to be monetized. That means we can put ads on it. You guys know how much you love ads because it supports us. Everyone loves ads when it goes to the content creator, Fantasy Couch. And we'll be able to accept donations, that whole thing. So we really want to get monetized. It's a huge goal for us. It's always been, and we've been so close. There is the link, everybody. I just posted the link. Go mock with us. There we go. Okay. That guy joined. That's an inappropriate name, but I've seen it. It's funny because there's a green dot that shows if someone's online, and it's like it kind of covers. Yeah, it kind of censors it automatically.
That's funny. That is ironic.
Yeah, it's like
It does. It's like
Because
perfect.
I see like that could be the letter T. I don't quite know. It could be something there, and then another
We know what it
letter,
is.
and then so you don't
And
know.
then
It's a
another
mystery
letter.
what it is exactly. We don't know for sure, but we have a good idea.
Pretty good idea.
We'll get monetized, and then that guy will get us demonetized. It's the way it goes.
It's just how the world works.
It's no biggie.
Ups and downs.
Control what you can control.
Control what you control. That's all you can do.
All right, let me post this on Twitter.
Are we keeping these pick like
I
on
don't
the
know.
6 and
Last
you're the
time you
first, or are you gonna
panicked.
do
I'm
that
gonna do a
random?
random again.
I stayed the same, so it didn't affect me, but it might affect people now.
We need just one. Wow, they fill it pretty fast.
One more.
You know what this means,
Yeah,
right?
because there's nothing to do.
This means at least 8 people are watching
What?
live.
At least.
At least minimum.
At least. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Take these inflated quarantine numbers.
We got only 5 likes. Is that real? That's pretty low.
What do you mean?
So that someone I just read that someone said there's only 5 likes on this video.
That's fine.
Refresh
What
it.
do we usually get?
Refresh.
What do we usually get?
10 or 12.
Oh, I mean, not a huge delta.
That's like we get like 42%. That's not good. We need more.
I know, but it's off season.
And it's quarantine. We're the couch. Couch is a huge brand. Yeah. Everyone copies us.
That's true.
I just go coincidentally like on YouTube. I'm like, oh, this guy copied us. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, oh, same type of video. Okay, same type of font on the. Okay, same color. Okay, same logo. What about
they don't
that?
have what it takes. Last season, I bet.
What was it? It was going in and out. What'd you say?
I said they don't have the like willpower to last full season. Like if they really try to like copy us, they would see how much work it takes and they would quit.
That's where most people. No, there's some successful people that copy some ideas. They're doing their own thing. It's good, but then they implement some of the couch ideas, and sometimes implement steal. It's a thin line. All right, we got it going. I got the 4th pick. You got the 7th. What did you have last time? 8?
I had the 8th. Yeah.
Okay, it's a 10-team redraft, full PPR, 30 seconds per pick, 14 rounds.
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Let the draft commence. Hazelnut says, "Don't steal the orange." That's right. You see orange color, you know that's suspicious.
Ooh, C-Mac #1. Is that just like that's just what's gonna happen? I think this year.
Yeah, over 99%. Yeah, I mean, it's just because even when he sucks, he's good.
Yeah, he's like the most like sure thing. Who are you going with here?
Oh, it's my turn. Well, I'm going running back.
All right, so you got Zeke, Kamara. Those are good options.
It's to me, it's between Zeke and Dalvin. It was really close.
I know, me too. I would
look at Dalvin's falling already. So.
Oh, what did it? Oh.
Well, you probably.
I know. I was hoping, but yeah, I knew. I hate this now. God, I'm gonna just go with my gut. Damn it! I wanted Dalvin. Can't believe he almost fell.
Ooh, you settled for Nick Chubb?
Yeah, I have to.
Gross.
I know.
He'll still be good at least.
He'll still be good. He's fine. I like to go for safety. That's my.
See what's crazy right here at pick number 7? I know there's gonna be some people are gonna send me their draft boards. And I know I'm going to see
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson pick 7. I know it.
Oh yeah,
I know
for sure.
right now.
100%.
And that type of stuff just ruins your whole team. Because if he doesn't finish QB1, you automatically lost. Like, that's how bad it is.
Yeah.
And if he finishes QB1, there's a good chance that that still wasn't worth it. Still wasn't worth the
But that's
pick.
good because that's one less person you have to compete with in the
Yes,
league.
yes, for
That's what that.
sure. But I'm talking to our peoples too. Don't do it. Couch fam, don't do it. Let someone else do it. Let the guys who steal our orange colors do it.
Oh, I want a Tyreek Hill. Oh. Should I go D Hop with Kyler? I think I have to. I have to do that. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but I just got to do it based on talent.
It's not a bad spot to take him. So you got him 14 overall. So really, 13 overall, I probably would never take Hopkins. I'm thinking he's more like, to me, like,
No, I know, but I wanted Tyreek Hill,
yeah, you got
but then he got
sniped.
picked right before. I got
Yeah, I like
sniped.
Hopkins in the
Last time twice.
16 to 18 range. That's where I really like
So you'd
him.
rather have like Aaron Jones? Would you rather have Godwin?
Oh, it's my
That's the
pick.
two I was choosing between. Silence. Ooh,
I picked
Kenyon
him Drake.
So you
Yeah,
go running back, running back.
yeah, I like
Wow.
Eckler a lot.
Interesting.
I like Drake a lot. Well, Godwin was taken, and my top 5 guys were taken, so I'm cool off not taking a wide receiver
Who would
there.
you rather have, Godwin or D Hop? This
Well,
next
I
week.
got Hopkins ranked higher
Okay, so that was
than
what you would have done in
Godwin's.
my
Yeah,
situation.
yeah. So the trade made Hopkins' value go down. That's what a lot of people lost their minds. Like, it went down just slightly, and it still didn't change. Hopkins was my wide receiver 3 before the big trade, and currently, right now, he's still sitting at wide receiver 3. So it didn't affect him too much. I still really like him.
Is it down because of the new new
Yeah,
scenario, new system,
several reasons.
new quarterback?
Less
Yeah.
targets, new quarterback, new system, new coach,
Mhm.
coronavirus quarantine going on. That means it might take longer to build chemistry. Just a lot of
Mm,
question marks for these guys switching teams. And
got it.
I love Brady. I'm going all in on Brady, but if he doesn't have much time to throw to Godwin and Evans, I don't know, man. I think he likes having that extra time. You know, he lived with Josh Gordon, he lived with Antonio Brown. Like, he's that type of guy. He's motivated, and I want to see him throw to these guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with something different here, and I'll take the first quarterback off the board, whether that's Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. Um, that's up to you, but I'll go with Lamar. He's my
One thing I've been
QB1.
noticing is that there's a lot of like wide receiver depth and not a lot of running back depth, in my
No, it's
opinion.
not. No.
Yeah.
And it's for people watching. I'm not a hypocrite. This is a mock draft. This is where you want to try out stuff. So I'm like, hey, let me see if I can make this work. Okay, I made it work in a 10 team. Can I in a 12 team? Probably not. You try different stuff. And it's April too, so it's super early. This is the time this is when you want to screw up during your early mock draft.
I went Miles Sanders just based on upside, and the rest of the tier running backs was really bad.
If they don't draft a running back, he's got great upside. He's gonna ball out.
I don't think they would. You think they would draft another running back after drafting him the year before?
Well, they're gonna get a running back, but yeah, it's probably gonna be like a 6 rounder or
Yeah,
it's not gonna they're gonna just get one to add depth probably, and Miles
yeah,
Sanders
that's what I was
probably
thinking.
be the guy, but you never know. You never know because there's about 7 really. They could. Some people think there's 1 or 2 good running backs. Some people think there's 7 to 10 really good running backs this draft. So they're gonna go in undesirable situations or the teams that aren't desperate for a running back. We just don't know what's gonna happen. Like I wouldn't be surprised the Ravens draft the first running back off the board. Who knows? Maybe they draft a wide receiver. You don't know. Maybe they draft best player available, which could be any position.
If he can get the ball more consistently and really, because he had flashes last season, but he was really inconsistent with Jordan Howard, in the mix. But I think if he can just be the workhorse back and get the majority of touches this year, he's going to be a
Yeah, he's
star.
on a good team. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's explosive, man. When he has the ball in his hand,
Yeah, he's
he can
good.
take you to the house. You know that he was the successor to Saquon at Penn State.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
what's happening this draft so far is I've been doing a lot of mocks. I did the quarantine special. I did a 5.5 hour live stream where we mock drafted 10 times. And always tight ends and quarterbacks went early. So these guys are a bit, I don't know if they're more savvy, they're more veterans, more disciplined, whatever, however you want to look at it. For some reason, these tight ends and quarterbacks are not flying off the board in round 2. And so when that happens, that just logically means all the running backs are flying off the board. Melvin Gordon, early round 3. Todd Gurley, first pick round 3. Jonathan Taylor was the 25th overall pick. Mike felt like there's a shortage of running backs. He had to go get the last of the tier and got Miles Sanders super early, late round 3. Next pick, DeAndre Swift. So all these running backs flying off the shelf, and I may have done 20 mock drafts so far this year, and I've never seen running backs fly off the shelf this fast.
Scarcity, that's why. I think that's what's happening here. There's not a lot, so people don't want to be stuck with like a bottom tier running back.
That's a fact, yes, but
Yeah.
we have 10 people that realize that. Sometimes people don't realize it. And I took 2 running backs, even though I took a QB a little early.
Yeah, you took 2. Like that's pretty rare, I think, to go back to back running backs.
I took and
then QB. You haven't even drafted a wide receiver.
There's plenty of them. I might not go wide receiver here.
I know, that's interesting to me. Like it's like a very unique strategy, but it could pay off. I mean, definitely. If you have Drake and Zeke with Lamar, if you just get any wide receivers, you're good.
Yeah, so I'm going with 0 wide receiver strategy here. I at pick 4, I definitely would have went Kelsey or Kittle, but they don't last that far. So, but they're gone. So I'll wait on a tight end. It was between Bell and Singletary, and I'm going with a little bit of the unknown. I want to see what Singletary could do. I'm putting him in my flex every week. I got a top 5 running back in Zeke. I got Kenyon Drake, who has top 5 potential. And then I got Devin Singletary. Will he be a low-end RB1 or a high-end RB2? We'll find out. But if I get a high-end RB2, I'm still fine with that. That'll work. And I think we can make up with this wide receiver.
I'm happy with A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown, round 4. That's a good spot for him. Oh, last mock, I forgot to mention. I believe this is correct. Oh, and I could go check after this pick that I have here, so I got time. I think Odell went round 4, and I think Jarvis went round 8. And so the people were saying, Odell went 17th wide receiver overall, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but the guy who did better on the same team, his best friend, went in round 8. You know what I mean? Like, that's not
4 rounds later.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, that's all I'm saying is that there's a lot of wide receivers in the C. So it's like, where he went was okay, but I'm cool. Odell could go anywhere this year. He'll be all over the board. He'll go round 2. He'll go round 5.
Yeah, I think he's the most unpredictable.
Okay, so right now, I'm going to definitely try some different. Mark Andrews was at the top of the sleeper rankings. I didn't pick him. I'm going to go with Mark Andrews and stack. And let me see if I can work this out. So right now, I'm doing a true 0 wide receiver strategy. And let's see if it pans out. There's still some good wide receivers out there. All the elite ones are gone, though. I mean, they're long gone. Hopkins, Adams, Tyreek Hill. Those guys are all gone.
Yeah.
Julio, both Bucks wide receivers. Let's see what I can do. But I got me a great team. I have a little bit of miracles to pull it off if I can get some wide receivers, but I think we can do it. Time's up, Danny. Oh, Allen Robinson. That would have been a great pick
I like
for
your
me.
team, like the players you got though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a stacked team.
I like Mark Andrews better though.
Oh, then Allen Robinson?
I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Ooh, this is crazy. I'm gonna go with. I think David Montgomery's finally gonna be good.
No,
This is the
I'm
year.
dumb enough to hop back on the David Montgomery train. I'm not gonna call myself dumb. I'm stubborn enough. That's a better word. I'm stubborn enough
Well,
to
at
hop back
fifth
on
round, yeah, like that's a good.
Yeah, you can
value.
get him in round 7 and 8 sometimes. It depends.
Whoa, that's
And we're
crazy.
talking.
Yeah, that's a good. I'll take.
We're
a
talking
guard,
March
bro.
2020. Who knows? He's gonna, who knows what's gonna happen. But yeah, he's hated on sometimes. Like David Johnson goes round 4 sometimes just because he has that name. He was good once upon a time.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll go round 4. Sometimes David Johnson will go round 7 or 8 as well. You just don't know. That's why I've been drafting Rojo a lot because
I think
he's going super late. He's going like round 8.
I blame Nagy more so than David Montgomery for last year's poor.
Also
season
Trubisky too,
performance.
and the O line.
Yeah, and Trubisky and the O line. It's not David Montgomery's fault.
There's a lot of hard parts
Give him a better chance
about football, but we just gotta face it. Like how we say tight ends never pan out rookie year, or wide receivers take long to develop. Quarterbacks could shine, but usually their rookie year isn't spectacular. But let's face it, running the ball is the most simplest thing, right? Practice, get the timing right, get the gap, run through it. It's the most simplest thing. When I work with Joe Mixon and he was practicing, they didn't practice any running drills. Like that's natural to him. That you don't have to practice running that much. All he practiced was wide receiver drills, receiving drills. That's what you got to work on. He gets the ball, hands it off. He's been doing it his whole life and runs. Like it's an instinctive thing. He runs through it. Like
catching's way harder.
Yeah, and that's what separates. Like that, it should be obvious why he's like. They don't need me to tell you why. Yeah, and so running backs could do. The O line wasn't blocking well, and then were they respecting Trubisky? No, I mean of course Nagy had something to do with it, but it's like, man, give me an O line, give me a better quarterback. And I know David Montgomery will be way better. I don't have my doubts. My doubts aren't with his talent. My doubts are with the O-line and the team.
You're on the clock, by the way.
Yeah. There's no wide receivers left. And it's not working out for me.
You don't like the strategy anymore?
No, I don't. But I'm going to go for it.
Ooh, Devontae. I like that. It's a good save with your wide receiver 1. It's not bad.
Richard is in the building. Hey, what's up, Couch? Hope everyone is staying safe and sane. Nothing like some mock drafting to pass the time. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Richard, you missed the beginning. This is episode 100, the 100th episode of our Fantasy Couch podcast, and we're trying to get 100 watch hours to monetize the channel. It's kind of like a telethon, but we're not asking for money. We're just asking to hit one of our goals that we've had for probably over a year now. So yeah, hopefully it comes
Please
to fruition.
help us.
I'm gonna go with another.
Believe in the Couch fan.
You know what? This is tough. It's between two guys, and I'm gonna go with Hilton.
Seconds.
I already picked it.
T.Y. That's not bad.
It's working
I feel like,
out
for
so
the 7th
far.
round.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
late.
working out so far. Not quite as. You know what? If I don't really hate what I did, except Mark Andrews. I would have rather got A-Rob there than Mark Andrews.
Yeah, you picked him too early. Yeah,
because
I think you're right.
This is what I went quarterback early, and then I should have waited on tight end. Don't do both early. That's a good rule. Everyone should follow that. Don't draft whatever you do, because we might differ with our strategies and whatnot. And there's several different ways to approach this. There's different ways to skin the cat. But whatever you do, don't draft a quarterback and tight end early. that's gonna help you. That's gonna hurt you. And I'm more talking like the first 4 rounds, but still, I did it the first 5, and it kind of is hurting me now. As you see, it's working out, but I just don't have that wide receiver that I can trust. Like Allen Robinson, I can trust. If he's not top 10 wide receiver, I really believe he'll be top 12. Like, he's really talented. He's a poor man's Michael Thomas. And we kind of seen his floor last year with bum Trubisky playing. He did very well. This year they have Foles. I don't see Trubisky getting worse. So I think that's his floor from last year. So he's going to be top 12 wide receiver. I'm very confident in him. And they don't have a ton of other people to throw to. So I like them.
I went with Michael Gallup over Lockett this time.
It's a bit risky.
I don't know how that's going to turn out.
Risque.
People like Gallup, though, for some reason. I don't know. I never saw it, but I mean, if there's one year where he should be good, it's this year.
I think he's good. I think he has a lot of upside this year. I think he's going to take a leap forward.
He had upside last year.
Yeah, maybe a big leap forward. It's just that sleepers rankings have him a little higher than he should be. And it could be because I think it's because it's dynasty. I really do.
Oh, okay. But a lot of people last year, I just remember, were like, really, they thought he was going to be really good.
Yeah, but he was going round 13, though, bro. I mean, that's just... There's a difference between round 13 and 7.
Well, now, but the third year is when they're supposed to be.
This is his second year.
Oh, it's only his second year?
Let me see. Let's double check. Yeah, he was a rookie last year.
I thought he was. Okay. Maybe that makes sense.
He's 24. 2018 Dallas Cowboys. So I think you're right.
Now. Yeah.
What did he do his first year? Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh. It's his third year. I'm tripping.
Yeah, so the third year is when they lost him.
What do you think about AJ Green? AJ Green just went in round 8.
It depends on who the quarterback is. But yeah.
Well, let's just assume he's gonna get Burrow.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna say that's pretty good value then. Or I would take him there. Yeah, that's about right in this round. I don't think I would take him higher.
You can recover easily. And this guy, team 6 that got him, that's his team. Juju's his wide receiver 1. That's not good.
I would stay away.
His receivers suck, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then it didn't get much.
I got my guy that I was going to pick last round, Will Fuller.
Oh, nice. Dude, Will Fuller, though, he always gets hurt. It's like a guarantee he will get hurt at this point.
I wouldn't say. I'd say expect him to get hurt if you draft him.
Yeah. You just have to know, he will probably... There's a higher than 50% chance he will get hurt.
Yeah, you have to expect him to miss a few games. You just...
4.
And... Hey, he's my wide receiver 3. That means I'm not starting him week 1, technically, right? Because I got 2 wide receivers.
We should start him while you can.
Start him while he's healthy, huh?
While he's healthy.
All right. I'm gonna bench. I'll bench Singletary and start Fuller then.
Yeah, you gotta get what you can out of him while he's still on the field. You don't know how long he's gonna be out there for.
Jerry Jeudy went round 7. CeeDee Lamb just went at the end of round 8.
So let's say the Niners do draft Jerry Jeudy.
I'll be excited. This is the most excited.
Fantasy-wise, how do you think he's gonna do?
I think he's gonna do well. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question to your question. What do you think about Jimmy G? And Jimmy G in 2020. What do you think?
He's got to be better. I mean, he can only be better. He can't get worse.
So you still like him? You still think he's good? He's solid.
Yeah. For sure, he went to the Super Bowl.
If that's the case, then I love Jerry Jeudy. I mean, I'm drafting him in redraft.
But what about Jalen Hurd now? He's healthy. And Debo. And Taylor.
But Jerry Judy's he's like a true wide receiver. Like, I love him. I mean.
No, I know. I'm with you. I'm just saying he's a rookie and he's there's a lot of mouths to feed is all I'm saying. So it's like a classic, he's going to be inconsistent for sure. His rookie year.
No. I drafted Ronald Jones. Okay, good. Gave it to me.
Okay, cool. Because Jalen Hurd was good, but he never played. Like, what if he's fully healthy, Jalen Hurd, for the whole season? Like, you don't know what's gonna happen.
I
You know
still
what I
like
mean?
Jerry Jeudy, man.
No, I know. I'm just saying it kind of like dampers his potential a little bit.
Not that much because we don't have that. Like Kittle, I don't know, man. I still think he's just really that good. Now he's a rookie, so
Oh,
you
I
got to
love James.
temper expectations just a little bit. But I think he's a special player. I really do. Like he's like if you combine Emmanuel Sanders and Debo into one.
Wow, that's definitely bold.
Yeah, that's how good he is. I think Jerry Jeudy deserves to be a top 5 draft pick. In the NFL draft.
Might very well be.
Yeah, and any team that
Actually,
gets him
I
be
think he's
very
gonna slip.
grateful.
He'll probably slip to the 7 to 10 range. That's what I'm guessing. Because there's a lot of
Okay.
quarterbacks, so they're gonna go high.
Niners got the 13th pick from DeForest Buckner trade
Ooh,
for the Colts.
is that our highest pick? I haven't been
I think
following the
so.
draft.
Yeah, I think because we went to
Oh
the
yeah, because we
Super
went to the
Bowl,
Super
so we
Bowl.
got the
Yeah. Oh, at
pick
least we got the
31.
13th pick. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll take that all day. We're gonna get something good. Even if we get any of the Alabama receivers, I'll be happy. If we get CeeDee Lamb, I'll be happy. What do you think about that?
I just like Judy more.
Of course,
I
but I'm just
just, I
saying,
mean,
like,
with
it's nice.
we got with those receivers we got, like I just don't think we need CeeDee Lamb. Like I want a route runner. I want Emmanuel Sanders replacement, like a young Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, Judy's more like, isn't he more like a bigger? He's more
He's
like
a
a
route
DK
runner.
Metcalf,
No, no,
or like a
no, he's
Julio. Oh,
not.
he's a route
Yeah,
runner. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Ruggs is the speedster. Ruggs is Tyreek Hill. Like that's
Okay. Yeah,
him.
oh, yeah. Okay. Ruggs is that guy because they
Yeah.
each have like a comparison,
Jerry
like a
Judy,
pro.
Jerry Judy's good after the catch, but he's the guy to shake you out your boots. He runs routes. He's artistic. He's like a dope, the dopest freestyle rapper ever. That's him. He's like, how am I gonna shake this guy this
Wow.
time? He's an artist. He's diabolical with this rap running. He shakes you out your boots. You don't know what to do. And then you got Ruggs, who's, I mean, he's not as good as the top 2 guys, but he's so fast that it's like, how do you cover that guy?
There's no big physical guy.
There are, but and we talked about last podcast with the guy we had, was like, that's kind of declining in the league. The league isn't meant for Dez Bryant. The league isn't meant for what do you call it? But the high point catch. What is it?
What about DK
Contested.
Metcalf?
Well, DK Metcalf is like the fastest wide receiver. I mean, he's a speed guy too. So
I know. I'm just saying he's like that big high point guy now. Like he's a monster.
yeah, but his speed. I'm talking about. So if you're a big guy who can outmuscle people, sure. But then if he's one of the fastest NFL players. Though, like that's different.
True.
Des Bryant was
With a freak of
never.
nature.
I don't know. Des Bryant's 40, but it ain't like I'm sure it's not that fast. That's that matters. If Des Bryant ran a
It was fast coming
4.2,
out of college, probably. But
let's
not.
look
I
at
mean,
his.
obviously not in the same class.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Des Bryant.
Des Bryant 4.52, not that fast. Yeah.
Wow.
Metcalf was what 4.28 or some ridiculous, something so disgusting, like unreal speed.
Where do you think Justin Herbert's gonna go?
I don't know. Maybe top. He could go anywhere. There's a lot of places he can go. I'm gonna go with John Brown because I'm panicking. At least I keep
John
it real.
Brown?
Yeah, I didn't know what else to do.
That's solid. I mean,
Yeah.
he's always doing stuff though. Like he's always making.
Well, now
an
that they
impact,
have
like,
Diggs there, John Brown is not gonna be.
who knows? Who knows how that's gonna play out though? You never know.
I like
Very
Diggs.
uncertain.
Still in round 10, it's like it's fine. Like that's a good spot to
Yeah,
take him, and
I'd rather have him than Deontay Johnson.
he's my number 4 wide receiver, which is not bad. But also remember, I went wide receiver 0, so that's actually a decent pick considering everything.
You didn't like Emmanuel Sanders?
That would have been a fine pick for me. Yeah, that's a good pick.
How do you think he's gonna do in New Orleans?
I think he's gonna be good, but we'll see. Is he too old? I don't think so. And Breeze is amazing. I think Breeze is a good sleeper pick this year at quarterback as well. As we saw,
He's great.
he went like round 11, I think, on the last draft we did.
And then he broke his hand, so he was out for like a while, and then he came back to it.
Yeah, so last year he was going like round 9, 10. But like I'm saying, the last, and then yeah, I think he would have been good. But he got hurt. Teddy Bridgewater played 5
He
games.
won me a championship, so
Breeze?
one of my leagues last year. Yeah, Breeze. I stashed him when he got hurt.
The rest of your team was probably good.
It was good. But
Oh, you picked
Breeze
him up off waivers.
No, so I drafted him, and then I dropped him when he got hurt, and then I re-picked him up before he came back. But I had him in my IR spot for like 4
Oh,
weeks.
I didn't know it's my turn. But I have a pick. No, I picked him. Latavius. Okay, got him.
Okay, all right. Why'd you pick Latavius there?
First of all, it's a panic pick. Okay, let's get that straight.
Okay.
Second of all, there's not that many players left.
That's true.
John Brown and Latavius are not bad panic picks for 10 and 11.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Solid names. For sure. What's the strategy at this point? Handcuffs?
In April, to entertain the people, keep them sane. Because for mock drafting wise, doesn't really matter. April 1st, mock draft. What do you just
I want to go upside. Nikhil Harry. I'm like taking this seriously though. Like if this.
No, you got. I mean, that's the best way to do it. No, but sometimes when we're talking, trying to make content, like I have to, say, hey, the NFL draft didn't happen. This is, purely entertainment because everything could change. Hunter Henry might tear his ACL again. Will Fuller gets.
Who's gonna
hurt.
be the Pats QB, bro?
So far, it's Stidham. He's definitely.
There's no way.
There is a way. How good is Brian Hoyer? He's totally.
Stidham? I mean, but they would know more than us, obviously. So they see.
I'm just telling you what I think and what I'm in the news. This is from the news, and I believe it. I read the news, the reports, and I always ask myself, is this BS or is this whatever? So, I rate it. Those are the multiple reports say that from multiple times, and yeah, I believe it. I mean, Brian Hoyer? Like, is it like?
Are they saying he looks good? Like, what are they saying?
They're saying that Brady left and went to Tampa Bay, and Bill Belichick's a weirdo.
They must have confidence in Stidham that he looks good in practice, right?
So,
why would they
believe
in him so much?
Bill Belichick is a weirdo. If he didn't have those reins, it would be like, this guy is terrible. He should get fired. He's so weird. He traded away Randy Moss. It's like, it works out a lot. This weirdness, like it really, and this contrarianness really works out. I don't even ever remember the Patriots drafting anyone early. They always trade down, and they're always in the Super Bowl, so they got late picks. And they always get rid of those veteran players right before they get old. It's just crazy. And then they re-sign them, and then they're good they come back on the team. It's just, ugh. But I think this quarterback.
I got Dak and Aaron Rodgers.
That's not Rodgers in round crazy. 12 is money, I must say.
That's crazy.
Okay? So this is kind of a hookery tookery here. Joe Burrow and Baker Mayfield round 11, and then round 12 Ryan and Rodgers. What kind of quarterback rankings are these?
Bro.
You know what it is?
Baker, I don't know what that.
Oh, it's my turn. People are just. Oh, I know who I wanted all along. I love this pick right here. Let's go.
Ooh, Tony Pollard.
This is better known.
Well, you have to.
It's better known as the handcuff strategy.
Yes, that's what I messed up last season. I had to get him off waivers. I had to wait till Zeke. solidify the job.
The handcuff strategy works less than 15% of the time. It's just true.
I agree.
I like it. I tell people, and it's just like, when does it ever work out? 1 out of 10 times. It makes you feel
better, though.
Well, in that situation, that was, there was a contract dispute. That was a big one, a very big one.
Yeah.
It was a good idea to get Pollard. What's cool is that you messed up and you didn't have to waste a pick on Pollard, which is great because he was going in round 8 or something. So
I got DK Metcalf instead and then traded him to you for Raheem Mostert, who then I dropped.
DK Metcalf was dope, though.
He was.
That's the most film. Bro, I know DK Metcalf's uncle. I learned a lot about muscle body fat. I learned about the machines.
Bodybuilding?
Yeah, it's because I did a video about Gronk, and it wasn't that, like, I just wanted a quick video. You could say it was rushed, and everyone hated it and didn't do well. And then so I was like, I'm just going to go all in. I feel like I know Metcalf. Like, I feel like we wouldn't be friends because he wouldn't like me. I feel
you know him that well.
I know him that well. That's how I feel.
I know that he would hate you. That's pretty good. I mean, you know him. Then.
He's like, yeah, that guy's kind of cool, but he's kind of weird. I don't really like him. I feel like that's what he'd say about me. That's how well I feel like I know Metcalf, dude. I studied it so much. Yeah, I don't.
He's not cool.
He's not. No, I don't know. I feel like me and Metcalf could play some video games. It would be cool.
It's crazy that he has the genes of a NFL lineman, but became a wide receiver. Like, that's crazy.
He was good. And that was, you know what? It's really that Seahawks situation really worked out because he really, same Metcalf, drafted someplace else would have been a bust. But he's got Wilson throwing. It's just the perfect team for him, and it really worked out.
I'm glad we got Debo and him, though. Would you rather have Debo over DK, or what?
I think Shanahan just Debo is like a stock that's just going up and up and up, and I mean Debo just keeps getting better every day, and Shanahan is a genius. He knows how to use this guy so well. It's like, let me just let Shanahan work his magic. And then, Wilson doesn't throw the ball a ton, but he scrambles and throws the ball 40 yards down the field. So that worked out for him. I think I'd have to agree and say, we get Debo, we get DK. Both are great, but it is what it is. And then, the Titans got A.J. Brown, who's amazing. Without them, that team would suck, I think. Like, without them, I think they don't have any wide receivers. So that's great that they got him. He's panning out.
I think A.J. Brown is going to be a superstar, like, soon, in the next 2 years. He's the real deal from what I saw.
Yeah, he smells like a wide receiver one.
Yep, exactly.
Ooh, look at Tom Brady. These are dynasty rankings. Tom Brady went after Daniel Jones.
Whoa. Well, that makes sense in Dynasty.
But these are Dynasty rankings. That's not an excuse. Yeah. It's April. What am I going to do? I honestly, I hit up Sleeper. They hit me back, and I said, hey, do you want I see your rankings are out of date. If you want, I can, help you out with the rankings. They're like, no.
Really?
They're like, thank you, but we're good. And I was like,
wow.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing for drafters. And, they said and so they're using
your ranking.
Yeah, no way. It was bad. They're like, test it out before we, and then
before we launch it.
I swear, I'm not lying. Charles Clay was #1 overall ranked. I'm like I was like, what team is he on? Like, what do you like, Charles Clay?
Oh, I should have got the Niners defense. Messed up. So, oh wait.
You don't have. Yeah, don't worry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not a real draft. It's not real.
Don't burst my bubble now.
So we're doing 14 rounds because 16 is brutal, but you don't have to draft a kicker or a defense if you don't want. Oh my! He picked the right kicker. Oh my god!
I know.
Just in time.
I didn't want to make the same. I'm always learning. You know what I mean? Constantly. No, I got sniped. I wanted that.
Patriots D.
Oh, yeah, I would have been perfect if I got the Patriots
Oh
D. I
my
got
God,
sniped.
you guys are. Can't wait till
Oh,
my turn.
so
Come on,
bad.
come on. You guys are
That's so
so
upsetting.
tripping right now. Cause I smell something that's burning and no one else smells it. Are you guys kidding me? Wow. I might be able to get him.
You're gonna get one for sure. 100%. Joe Burrow. Just kidding.
I'm waiting on a pick. I'm gonna
Hurry up, Danny.
show everyone up. This
Josh Gordon.
is my number. This is my number one ranked defense this year. Hasn't been picked
Wait.
yet.
Let me guess. Ravens.
There you go, baby. My number one defense this year, I got in the last round.
How did they? Who did they add? They added someone, right?
Well, they've been great with Marcus Peters, and yeah, they added something. They added, I don't remember, but I
Marcus
just know they
Peters.
got better. Their defense
Alright.
is amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
I own a Squatty Potty. I don't know what these guys are talking about. Squatty Potty would be the best sponsor. Awesome product. A stool for better stool.
You should get Warby Parker to sponsor your glasses or our glasses. That'd be cool.
Couch, what round would you pick Edelman? Christian Kirk went round 10. John Brown went round 10. Hollywood Brown went round 9. I think that's a round where you want to draft Edelman. He went round 12, which is super late for Edelman. That's a great
I don't
spot
know
to
if
take
anyone
him.
knows where to rank him this year. It's gonna be tough.
He's going to be
Like,
all over the place.
he's gonna be all over the place. He's like Odell. You don't know.
Well, he's
what
not
to
going
do.
early, actually. Not
Yeah, he's not going early. But some people might. You never know.
If
Just
you're a
based on the
Patriots
name.
fan.
Yeah. Like people based on the name, like just because they don't know anyone else, like they'll definitely pick him over Jerry Judy. Some people, just because they
You know
don't
the
know.
show The Masked Singer?
Yeah.
It's actually a good show, kind of. I mean, it's still like mainstream and corny, but I watch it, and I knew that Gronk was the tiger, and some people are saying he got unmasked. I knew it was him right away, and one of his clues was like wrestling, and then Nick Cannon was saying there's like 9 Super Bowl reigns or something amongst these contestants.
That's easy.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I was like, how many Patriots are there? And then there's some people that sung during the halftime show. I don't know, but I was like something like that. I was like, well, and it was he was so offbeat and off rhythm, and he like you could even tell by his moves and his voice. I'm a voice guy, as I used to produce music.
It can't be that hard to tell it's wrong.
It wasn't. Well, especially I'm watching it. I don't even know anybody, but when it's a YouTuber or an athlete, like, all right, I'd like football player. I'm gonna know it's a football player. Like, I'm gonna know that.
Yeah.
It all. They're talking about New England. I think he'll end up being a solid value pick. Edelman, that is. Most people are gonna look at the Brady loss and automatically write him off, says Richard. Also, though, Richard, there's a lot of wide receivers in the sea, so and Edelman gets hurt all the time. So, yeah, getting him in round 12 is a steal, but round 8, round 7, nah, I don't think that's a steal there. Edelman's about to become the quarterback. That's gonna happen for a couple plays. I think we know that's gonna happen for a couple plays. Definitely, there was a cow skiing as a clue. What is a cow ski? I don't get that clue. I don't get that.
Gronkowski. Come on, bro. Like Gronkowski. That was a clue.
Kowski.
Gronkowski. His last name is Gronkowski.
Yeah, I get the Kowski, but where's the Gronk?
Gronkowski is his last name.
I know, but just the Kowski?
Yeah. Like they said that was a clue. Like
Oh, I get it. The clues are
Kowski.
tough. Like they're not good clues. I don't like the clues. Right when the voice starts getting
well,
off.
that's a pretty big clue. That Kowski. I mean, that's pretty big.
I knew it was him right away anyway. I don't need no clue. Once they start giving clues, I can't pay attention anyway. That voice they have, the little thing, I stop paying attention. I just can't. Like my brain just shuts off. I'm like, this is not real life. And the clues are all hard and cryptic. Which is cool. At least your brain thinks. It's like a dumb mainstream show, but it's like it's cool because your brain thinks. You're like, who is it? What is that? Let me listen to this. Oh, it's a professional singer. Is that an athlete? Like, it's cool. We're gonna end it on that. Mass singer. Are we gonna end it on an April Fool's joke? What are we gonna? Last words of wisdom. Whatever you want, Mike. What do we got? What are we ending on? A good note.
Let's hope that we have football season and it's all healthy and we'll all be able to watch like we usually do.
That sounds gloomy. I think it's a that's a positive thing, but it's good. But you're like, let's all hope everything's good, but there might not be a football season. Let's not leave them with that.
I didn't say that.
Guys, 100th episode. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate you guys watching on 2 phones, having live streams up. We need those 100 watch hours. Asking this from you guys, and thank you so much for watching these videos. I have those 3 videos coming out on the main channel, and we'll be doing more quarantine mock drafts. I'm gonna try to get Mike to hop on, even if he's just hopping on a mock or just to say what's up really quick on the mainstream channel. We will be having those ultra mega streams. This has been going on for a while, huh? 2 hours. We did this for 2 hours, longer than usual. So yeah, make sure you guys check out the mainstream channel. We'll be doing more quarantine mock drafts on there. I've been doing the best ball strategy video, the secret video, my top sleepers. I got all that coming up. Episode 100, baby. Make sure you subscribe both YouTube channels. Check out the podcast. Leave a review on iTunes, Apple, Spotify, Google, the whole shebang. Hit a thumbs up on this video for your boy. Peace out.